That one is out of here. Corbin Dickerson going yard, and the Hoosiers have jumped on the Terrapins here in the bottom of the first inning. It's round 2 of 3 between Maryland and Indiana from Bart Kaufman Field. If today's game is anything like the series opener last night, we are in for a treat. After a dramatic walk-off win in Game 1, the Hoosiers have an opportunity to claim the series against the Terrapins in Game 2, and we'll have the action for you right here on Big Ten Plus. He got the bunt down. They're going to try to throw to third, and it got away again. It got away again. Here comes Stone Lawless to score, and this game is all tied up.
A lot of weird actions and breaks.
Grimmer slides, throws to first. What a play by the Grim Reaper. Are you kidding me? Got a hold of that one. Right field. It is gone. Heads up over on Todd Helton drive. That's a high chopper charging forward. Barehanded throw to first. Got him. How about that? Here's the 2-2. This in the air, deep left field. Back it goes. It is gone. Ariel Antigua off the bench. A 3-run shot to left field. His first home run of the season. And it's 11-2 Tennessee. In the air to center field. He crushed that one. That ball is hammered to left center. Back at the wall and out of here. A blooper out to center field and down. Wave is on for Clark. He'll come around. Here's the throw. Not in time. RBI single for Henry Ford, and it's 6-3 Tennessee.
Hits 5 home runs.
He hammers that one deep to center field. Back it goes. It is caught at the wall. Garrett Wright began yesterday the series opener against Alabama with back-to-back home runs to both corners of the outfield.
Yeah, and he's been on an absolute tear since he's re-entered the lineup from an injury to the hamate bone in the hand. He has solidified this leadoff spot, reaching base. Now he is starting to drive the ball in and out of the yard.
He's been terrific as of late, and really all season. You mentioned he missed a significant amount of time with that fractured hamate bone at the beginning of the year. He had surgery in January, missed the first 10 to 15 games roughly. And even in that time since, as that one's popped up into the air, shallow right field. Steele underneath of it makes the catch. When you're looking at Garrett Wright, even though he just went down, he's still, after missing that period of time, is second on the team in hits. Second on the team in doubles and batting average. First on the team in OPS and first on the team in hit by pitches.
Yeah, entering this weekend, he had 29 straight starts. He was slashing a .355 average, .455 on base percentage. He scored 26 times, 13 doubles, 3 homers, 17 RBIs, and then he added into it on Thursday night. And that's not even the craziest stats about him at all. When you take a look at his overall numbers, he has 14 hit by pitches on the season. His career total is 63. That's good for 6th among active players in Division I baseball. He is a ball magnet.
Well, they call him the Soldier, so it checks out. 2 years at Bowling Green State up in Ohio before coming down to Rocky Top. Henry Ford spent a couple years at Virginia, just like his starter on the mound in Evan Blanco. And with one out and the base pads clear, he'll try to spark another run by this Tennessee team. Grounded out his first time up over to shortstop. And towards a player in Justin LeBron, who, like we mentioned, is at the top of a lot of MLB mock draft boards. But the biggest issue with his game has been the amount of errors that he's committed over there. We've seen a couple in this series so far. Grounded to the shift, LeBron right there, and right on cue to make the out.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a ton to like about his game. You know, we've talked about this. The average may have dropped a little bit, but the extra base hits and the home run production has jumped. And when he typically makes his errors, it's more on the routine stuff. It's been throwing errors. The guy's a human highlight reel, like makes the extremely tough play look easy. And then it's been the routine ones where he's gotten a little out of sorts with his feet or relied a little bit too much on that arm.
Well, we had the opportunity to hear from Rob Vaughn about Justin LeBron, especially with the opportunity that he has to go to the pros. He said that if he wasn't playing shortstop, he could be potentially the best center fielder in the conference. They play this game called Over the Line, where the outfield plays the infield and the infield plays the outfield. And when LeBron plays the outfield, Rob Vaughn says it's the most incredible thing he's ever seen. That's really saying something.
Yeah, before coming to Alabama, I'm pretty sure that he was committed to Rice to play center field, and that was all that we heard about once he did make here is elite talent in the outfield with the ability to cover all over the ground. I think Alabama kind of got on him late, saw him play a little bit of shortstop, and was like, man, there's extreme upside to a very toolsy athlete that can play two of the toughest positions on the field.
Hit into the shift. Throw to first in time, and that ends the inning. Vols failed to score. We're notched up at 1 as we head to the top of the 4th here in this rubber matchup between Alabama and Tennessee. And welcome courtside here at the Food City Center, everybody. Alongside my partner, former Tennessee volleyball player Abby Clark, I'm Cruz Martin. And welcome courtside to the Summit, everybody. Alongside former Tennessee Lady Vol Camera Harris, I'm Cruz Martin. The common saying in baseball, anything can happen. And so far in this series, that's held true. We've had home runs leave the ballpark, freak injuries, great pitching performances, and it all comes down to one game. Welcome back courtside at the Summit, everybody. Cruz Martin alongside Camera Harris, joined by Talasia Cooper for the victorious Tennessee Volunteers, 97-47 over ETSU tonight. Talasia, you guys were on fire to start this game. What was going right for you guys? You got a quick turnaround. You play in 2 days on the road against UT Martin. What's going to be the key to getting this team turned around and ready for that game? Talasia Cooper, 18 points and a Volunteer win. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back to Allen Arena. Lipscomb victorious over Seton Hall in 4 sets, 3-1. I'm with Berkeley Mishler, our player of the game. Game high 15 kills for you. What was working so well for you today? Coach, congratulations on the win. After a bit of a rocky start in that first set, you guys settled in really nicely over the last 3. Coach, I was talking to you right before we came on air. I said your team has a lot of fight. You have to admire that from your team, especially this early in the season. What's going to be the key to cleaning up those errors as you face your 3rd top 15 team in the first 5 games of this season on Sunday? There was a lot of times where they got deep into the shot clock and had to force up some shots they probably didn't need to force up. There were a couple of times, though, where they got in those situations and they were able to attack the basket. They were able to find quality looks, and most of the time they were able to knock them in. So, rubber match tomorrow at 1 o'clock on Big Ten Plus. Don't miss it. For our entire fantastic Big Ten Plus crew, all of our great cameramen braving the elements today, our director Henry Thuss, producer Sarah Borland, Riley Stark on the sideline, Kevin Vera, and Cruz Martin saying so long from Bloomington.
That's so fun. I can imagine playing with my son.
Spearman banks in a 3. 3rd three-pointer of the night for Spearman.